oust Gaddafi looks set to continue over this summer. Now, as the war settles into a stalemate, however, the alliance is struggling to keep up the momentum of one of its biggest ever air campaign. And there are concerns about the cost and the length of this mission and criticism that it's overstepped its mandate. Our correspondent Vanessa Mock was allowed exclusively access to NATO bases where the Libya operation is being run.
Another day, another mission. These fighter jets are headed for Libya. Some of them will drop bombs on Gaddafi targets when they get there. Nearly 4 months into the campaign and the tempo is still unrelenting.
We don't see any sign of this changing. Level of effort is the same. We haven't backed off any. We're flying every day and we have what we need to keep doing that.
It's from this base in Sicily that the scale of this NATO operation becomes apparent. Surveillance planes, jets and oil tankers take off from here 24/7, day in, day out. But senior commanders admit that it's harder now than at the start.
There was a rush to really stop the regime killing civilians in a big way. You know, there was a move on Benghazi, and we were very successful in doing that really quickly. Since then, things have become a little bit more difficult, but not insurmountable, and we're working hard to continue to suppress the regime.
France and Britain are leading the airstrikes, and they've been complaining that other NATO allies need to do more, especially as enemy targets become more elusive. But it's not just these fighter jets that are vital. To keep them airborne, they need to get fuel en route, and that's where these massive tankers come in.
These tankers hold 70,000 kilos of fuel. And just outside, we've got Canadian F-16s that are refueling. Later on, it'll be Italian Harriers. It's a vital part of this operation. Yet only a handful of countries are supplying these types of aircraft. And that's another headache for NATO.
NATO planes have flown over 15,000 sorties over Libya so far. But for this nighttime crew, there's still no end in sight.
Well, at the end of the day, the current mission is looking to try and remove Gaddafi's regime, and we'll be involved as long as we need to protect the Libyan people and ensure a successful outcome.
But there are growing calls for a non-military solution to the conflict in Libya. The alliance, though, insists it will go on until its mission is accomplished. But just how long it can keep going is far from clear. Vanessa Mock, CCTV, reporting from the skies above Libya.